Hello everyone and welcome back to the Storm Wizard101 walkthrough. Now we've already technically started part 2 of Chrysalis, but I'm gonna claim that since we're close enough, this is part 2 for us, because as you can see we have a new Mog. Everything is new. So last episode we went into Darkmoor, and I'm gonna be so real with you, I crashed out. I'll tell you guys when we get into a battle in more detail, but I crashed out, absolutely crashed out in my own spare time trying to farm for Darkmoor, and we did not get lucky. We did not get lucky. So I do have the Malister hat. I did not get the robe. I could not get the robe no matter what I did. I could not get it. So we're going with the Raging Blackwater palette or plate or whatever you want to call it, because I just can't. I cannot. I think I did the dungeon at least 10 times and I never got the robe. I threw in crowns and I never got the robe. And then we have the Malister boots. So I got 2 out of 3 of the Malister gear, and the Malister gear is like the best gear to get. So I was really trying to get that robe, but I could not. I did also end up getting his staff, and I do have this lance, which is still one of my favorites, but I really like this and I feel like it goes with my colors that I picked really well. Just gonna show you guys a couple things. This I have not updated. This I have not updated, and I haven't updated any of these just because they've been so good. Like, even the Darkmoor stuff did not give me as much health as the level 70, 80 stuff did, so I stuck with that. And last but not least, to not bore you with all my stuff, I did go over here and I did purchase this one right, if I can find her. Well, hello. Well, somewhere they're here. Clothing bundles, hello. Where? I feel like my brain is like having a moment. This one, Splendid Attire. I have always wanted this like little set with the stars and moon, because if you know my VTuber lore, I am an astro witch of the stars and the moon. And so I just felt like it was perfect. But from here on out, I probably will not be making any new mogs for the worlds. I think I'm going to stick with this one because it can get pretty IRL expensive to have to change for every single one of the worlds. So for now, we're gonna stick with this Mog. Okay, enough boring stuff. So let's go ahead and talk to the crab, see what we gotta do next. But yes, this is our Mog for now. I did some new art and everything. I'm debating if I should change the art or just keep the art. I don't know, we'll have to see.
Greetings, wizard. Although we are eternal and you are not,
Oh.
I will be indebted to you for your brief span. Star magic, as you know, is the magic of auras. They are a cold, clear, guiding light that enhances your abilities. Dark Morganthe came here with a shadow across her heart. She wanted to force the stars to her whims. That is not our nature.
Uh-huh. Okay, so it looks like we're just going and getting some wisdom, some guidance from each of the celestial creatures. Alrighty. Also, I don't know if you guys are having this problem too, but I'm playing on November 3rd, 2025. So if you're watching currently during this time, I'm having a lot of weird lagging issues with the game. I wonder if it's because of Darkmoor Test Realm. It shouldn't, but like, I'm just having weird lag.
Wizard, together we have reignited the heavens. The stars glow serenely in their place. They will witness your victory.
Yeah, they will.
Morganthe corrupted the moon shrine and obliterated the stars.
They're on my outfit now.
First touch shadow in the place of the sun. You must reach the solar arc if you wish to better understand the magic of shadow.
The solo? Solar arc. Oh my god, my tongue not wanting to work. Not today, she ain't working. Okay, to the serpent now. Okay, where you at? Over here. This is a really cool area. Radiance Reborn. That's a cool name for like a castle. I like that. That's pretty cool. See, okay, y'all see what I mean? Just having some weird issues within the game. Ma'am. Well, like, I don't know what it is. It must be some weird loading issue or something.
It is said that
Not my internet.
Morganthe tried to find the shadows behind the stars. That she wished to turn auras into weapons. She does not fail to reach for greatness, but when she stumbles, she does not learn. Instead, she lashes out. You must be careful not to let your quest for knowledge become a self-destructive thirst for power.
My quest helper arrow's bugged now. Everything is just not going according to plan, I guess. This episode's starting off with some funkiness, I guess. Okay, into the Phoenix now.
Welcome, wizard. I can see the shape of your heart. It is a good one.
I hope so.
Tell Amelia Stardust it is time for you to walk in the chambers of the mind. I wish you luck.
Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna test something real quick. Let's quit and then come back in and see if that fixes the quest helper arrow. Because I get questions sometimes where people ask me about it. Yeah. So if you just go back to the main page and then come back in, it should fix it, it seems.
The Phoenix said that you were to walk in the chambers of the mind? It is as I thought. In order to face the Shadow Queen, you have to understand where Morganthe came from and the shape of her heart. Clear your thoughts and meet me in front of the chambers of the mind.
Ooh, it's time. Yeah, I got so many things that I want to yap to you guys about.
You sense a swirl of energies from behind these doors.
Ooh.
Some distantly familiar and some very strange. None of it is warm.
Amelia. Oh my god. Okay, time to try again.
The chambers of the mind let you see Morganthe's dreams. These are fragments of her past, but shaped by time and prejudice. Of course, like all true visions, these can hurt you.
Ooh.
Are you ready to enter the
am.
first chamber of the mind? You will see and hear one of Morganthe's earliest memories. Remember, these are true things, but colored by how she remembers them.
Bruh. 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 What do I even do to fix this? Like, what is this problem? What is this problem? I don't get it. Ma'am.
Enter the first chamber of the mind. You will see
we're doing
and
this again.
hear one of Morganthe's earliest memories. Remember, these are true things, but colored by how she remembers them.
Okay, this is the one over here. I'm gonna wait and see if I can fix this, and then we'll go in there. Alright, let's ball. Let's see.
Morganthe, are you listening to me?
Hey, back in Avalon. Ooh. Hey, look at me.
Do what I say, and Artorias will fall. I have no patience to watch the people suffer while he dithers. I gazed upon the divining treasure, and it showed me the land will wither under his rule. The old way, the old king, is gone. This toothless bear lets too many foes nip at his heels. The people need a new, strong sword to follow. Once I sabotage his armor, the next friendly duel he accepts will be his last.
If only Mallory would see there is another way.
Ooh.
The Frowdling magic holds the key to getting what we want, without hurting anybody.
Oh, so now you don't want to hurt anyone.
You are meeting a Spriggan here? I will not treat with those dishonorable savages.
Oh, great. Well, she heard every word you just said.
You will not treat with whom, Poxy Knight? I have brought the horned crown that Lady Morganthe requested. It is potent magic of darkness and shadow. You have my reward.
Foul creature. Your reward will be my blade.
I mean, to be fair, Mallory seems like the bad guy here. Be so real. Okay, let's talk while I try to fight Giselda. Oh, shoot. I don't have any of my own stuff, do I? Okay, so first and foremost, let's talk Darkmoor, as in the dungeon I did the other day. Oh my god, I'm not kidding you when I say I nearly crashed out. So like, I don't know what it is, but whenever you do certain dungeons in this game, and you have to do a team up, like Darkmoor is one of those dungeons that you just have to have a team up with, okay? You just have to have a team up. And so the problem lies in the fact that not everyone is cooperative. And so there are so many dungeons that I got into where people were not being cooperative whatsoever. Like, they were being very rude and, like, you know, just doing things their own way. And then one of the worst ones that I had, I was in this dungeon with someone, like a whole group of people, for like 30 minutes, and I had died. And so they were not going to kill, and so I said, BRB, let me go and like get some health real quick so I can be alive to help out, because I was like, there's no way they'll kill. And then while I'm gone, they killed. And I didn't get any of the Malister drops. I had done the majority of the work in that dungeon. For 30 minutes, I lost practically everything. What the hell is going on? Oh my god, this is so annoying! This is so annoying, Wizard101! But anyway, I was so angry because I didn't get any of the drops, and I'm the one who did all the hitting. I was the only storm in there. I did the majority of the hitting, and someone killed, even though I said, BRB, please don't kill, left, and then ran back in, and guess what? Right as I got into the Shane area, about to go into the Malister area, they killed. Now that had to be at least like a round. Like, they absolutely killed while I was, you know, out. Like, that's what made me so mad, is they didn't have to do that, but they did that. They did not have to, and yet they did anyway. So that made me really mad. I crashed out. I was like, nope, no more. That was like my 10th round too, and I was like, I am not going back in, and I am not going to get this Malister robe. I'm just not gonna do it. I surrender. But like, just understanding and being nice when you're in a domain, you know?
You betray our pact, may your victory turn to ashes!
Let me finish my rant, damn. But like, okay, if you're going into a big dungeon that requires cooperation like Darkmoor, PSA, just be understanding and be nice. Don't kill when someone says, you know, like, wait a second. Don't rush through it. Don't kill, especially when it's something like Darkmoor. Like, you have to plan, you have to strategize, especially if you are playing with other wizards who are like your level range, like the 100 range for me right now. Just have a little bit of empathy. Damn.
Morganthe, take the horned crown and hide it away. I must go and ensure Artorius's armor is not fit for battle. If for whatever reason my plan is spoiled, then you must use the horned crown to enslave the king.
Brother, if your plan goes awry, I could not live on in Avalon without you.
Oh, why not? Yeah, you can. You can do anything you want. You're a strong, independent woman.
The horned crown contains a power I've not encountered in any of Merle Ambrose's teachings.
Ooh.
It twists and turns by itself. I wonder if Ambrose has any theory of it inscribed in his tomes of forbidden knowledge.
Go, little sister, and prepare. I will see you when all of this is done and but a memory.
Uh-huh. Oh my god, why she walk like that? She walks like a Monster High G1 girl.
Are you recovered from the first dream? Enter the second chamber of the mind. Another time, another place, another dream. Remember, these are true things, but Morganthe's age and temperament color them.
Uh-huh. Okay. Second chamber.
Adept Morganthe.
Hello.
Do you know why you were sent here? Can you fathom the chaos and pain you caused? What toll you almost cost us?
Hey.
Of course I know I'm here, you prattling fool. I failed. Not for breaking the rules, but because I bungled it openly.
She's got a new color outfit. It was black before, now it's purple.
If it had not been for the swift intervention and ceaseless aid of Sylvia and myself, Wizard City might be a smoldering ruin. You think the astral schools are playthings? And the spiral worlds a game board or laboratory to practice upon?
The camera angle's so weird.
Aren't they?
Please.
Someone needs to understand the boundaries of the spiral and figure out which rules can be bent and which broken.
Your punishment is a suspension of magical studies for the immediate future. Give me your wand.
What? My wand? You pompous, arrogant, stuffed shirt!
Ooh.
I'll give you my wand.
Oh, Malister fight part 4 actually, god. I have to fight this man 4 times in this game. Oh my goodness. Do I actually have to kill him? I didn't get my health. Oh no. I thought it would give me health. I guess not. Wow, that's not great. It's really cool actually seeing Malister before Sylvia dies. Hey, Sparkerino. Glad you're still here. What are you doing with Morganthe? That's the real question. I got a feint, yo. I can use a feint here. I can't remember if I'm actually supposed to win this or not. I have a weird feeling that I'm supposed to just knock his health down and not actually win. But I cannot remember. Girl, you got some real basic death spells. It's really sad. Okay, anyway, let's talk about other Darkmoor, the new Darkmoor test round that's just came out. Look at you. So, I can't play it because I don't have a Max Wizard, but I've been watching some other people on YouTube play through it, and I'm gonna be so real. I feel like, from what I have watched, I am roughly about, I would say, maybe halfway through the story of Darkmoor. I'm at the part in the new world where you go to the, what's it called? It's like the mortal realm with the people and the vampires and stuff. But I'm gonna be real, I think the story is pretty interesting so far about how, let's see, is there anything else that I can use? I guess I can just go ahead and do this. But anyway, I kind of like the idea of the broken branch. I like that. I like the fact that they're kind of a weird, morally gray as of right now character. I'm not totally done with the world, so maybe I'll make a video talking about it once I actually finish the world and watching the world. But I like that they're, what are you doing? That they're trying to turn the monsters back into humans. I think it's a pretty interesting concept, and I don't know how I feel about Miranda Breyer, because my first initial thoughts was that she was going to be the new villain, you know, the new big bad of the series, but then she's not really acting like a big bad of the series, like, you know, it's like, she definitely seems like she's someone who came from Earth like we did, which is really cool. It's really interesting to think about that. Someone who followed us as our journey started in Wizard101. That's a really cool, like little plot point. I really like it. What are you doing? Vulnerability. Dude, chill. But like, I like that. I just feel like she's not quite the villain. Like, I think my biggest complaint with Wiz is I would really like to have someone like Malister come back. Just someone who was just, you know, a normal guy, and his wife died, and then he became a villain. You know, give them a real reason. Or even someone like Morganthe, who is just like, yeah, I'm just evil. You know, I just want things done my way. Like, I just want a villain that we have to chase after again. I think that's one of my favorite villain types in video games, is where I'm just like chasing after the villain. And why are you doing this? Hello? Crazy. Okay, I don't know what's happened because I was on that waiting screen for 10 minutes just facing Malister, and it says go talk to Amelia now, so I don't know if that means that I've missed dialogue or whatnot, but I'm just gonna leave and see. I don't know what is up with the game today. I'm assuming that I won, but I think Merle comes in and actually like stops us or something.
You look pale and unsteady. Will you be all right?
Yeah, okay, so what happens there is Merle stops us, and we do end up, as Morganthe, losing our deck spells and wand.
It is time to enter the third and final chamber of the mind.
I don't know what's going on with the game.
As I've said before, these are true things, but memory is a fickle and unreliable partner.
Yeah, this is so weird. This has never happened to me playing this game. Hey, Coleridge.
As promised, we found a world of wonders and untapped
Get this
riches,
hat out of the
did
way.
we not? The crew is eager to disembark. Shame you didn't want to stay longer at the Alcazar. Those burrowers had some lovely jewels and artwork. Fetch a pretty penny. Still, after we see what this hive has to offer, whether its primitives can teach you the magic you seek, we can go back there.
Blasted astral magic. Too slippery to grasp. I swear I'll master it one day, or burn the lot of it to ash.
With luck,
She's back
you'll
to wearing
get a
black.
nice shiny deck of cards from these Arachna
Hey.
Magi. And me crew will be able to explore... What have we here?
Trespassers in the recluse chamber? Summon the Arachna Skinners. Do not let them escape.
No, you don't understand. I'm a simple Skyway captain, and this is me charge, Lady Morganthe, and we are looking for...
Die, burrower scum.
Okay, kind of rude. Let's just hope there's not another issue with this battle. I genuinely don't know what's going on. My internet's completely fine. So it can't be my internet. Oh, what did I do? I don't know what I clicked on. I do not know what I clicked on. But anyway, like I was saying, I really like the idea of having a villain who is also someone from Earth, kind of like our wizard character. I think that's really cool, someone who wants to come and learn magic and be a villain, but I just don't know if Miranda Breyer is quite a villain yet. But so far, I feel like there's a few problems with the story, which is one, I feel like they have a lot of issues in Wiz when it comes to story building and world telling, character building. I feel like there's a lot of problems. I feel like there's a lot of things that are rushed, and so it feels kind of weird. Like, there's this one scene in the new Darkmoor world where you are basically at this place, like almost like a courtroom, and you're being like interrogated by each of the house members, and all of a sudden the wild branch just shows up, and it's like, it's supposed to be like a big dramatic entrance, you know, that's what it's supposed to be, and it doesn't feel like that. It feels very awkward, and genuinely, I do not think that they executed it very well. I have to be very honest about that. I do not feel like they executed it well. There's a couple points in the story where, again, I feel like they have not executed things well over the years, and not just in Darkmoor. But, oh my god, come on. I just put my blade up. But, I feel like there's just a couple of, like, world and storytelling issues that I really wish that they would spend just a little bit more time on, because it feels so rushed. And what is this? Oh, I need 3 pips. What do I do? I really need health. I really need health. But like, gosh, I just wish that they would just prioritize it a little bit more. Prioritize like building up characters and building up scenes, giving a little bit more for dramatics. I feel like everything is just so rushed in the story now. Like, it wasn't quite as enjoyable in certain moments where like the hype was building. I felt like it was so rushed. Just like take a few more minutes and, you know, really flesh out the characters and the stories. I do like the character of Lady Easton. I like her. She's pretty cool. She gets turned from a human to a vampire and back to a human. Oh my goodness, but I like it. I like the character designs. The character designs are really nice. They're really good. But again, I just think they rush through the story a little bit. The story is not as interesting, and I do think a big part of that is Wizard101 is still technically a kid's game, so I feel like the story has always been a little bit like, it's okay, it's a kid's game. But I feel like now a lot of the kids who played the game, including me, have grown up and want, you know, a little bit more of a, not mature story, but something with a little bit more of a well-written story. And I feel like, especially someone who is a big book lover and aspiring author, I feel like I can critique the story here and say that the story is very lacking. There's a lot of things that kind of go on while you're doing the main story, which is what happens in video games. It happens all the times where you get put on separate little things. Like, for example, in the quest to get to Malastare, basically you have to do all kinds of different things, all kinds of little like tidbits and like, you know, other objectives to get to the main objective. It happens, but like, I just wish that they would really focus on storytelling, because as of right now where I am, I feel so confused. Like, I don't know what the heck is going on. Like, I don't know who the Broken Branch are. They just kind of like showed up and started attacking the Arcanum. They just kind of, you know, took over stuff, and they never really explained what their plan is, what they're doing, if they're a villain, if they're not. And also Briar, she does not seem, Miranda Briar seems like she just also popped out of nowhere. She's like, hey, what's up? Dropping tidbits of lore every once in a while, which can be done right if you do it right. It can be a good story to have characters like drop lore throughout if it's really building up. But I feel like, again, there's a problem with that build up. Also, I'm losing a lot of health. It's a little bit difficult, not gonna lie, it's a little bit difficult. But yeah, I think consistently Wiz has a problem when it comes to storytelling, is it just feels a little bit wishy-washy at times, you know? It feels like they do a little bit too much. I think that's the best way to say it, is I feel like they do a little too much when it comes to the storytelling. And I think, honestly, in a game like Wiz, a simple story is really the best, because again, this is a kid's game, but when you have so many arcs, and especially long arcs, sometimes you just need to have like, the goal is to defeat the villain, and that's it. Because it gets really confusing if you add in all kinds of different like lore and stuff like thrown throughout. And why are you not dead? You know what? Let's go. I really need a heal or something. I need Sparky. Sparky, on this one instance, you were allowed to help Morganthe. Wow. I actually don't know if these guys can kill you or not. I really don't know. I'm assuming they can, but we don't want to see that. Dang, die a little faster. Die just a little bit faster, please and thank you. Ooh, Lord of Night. We got some cool spells here. But again, health, please. Jesus. Please. Chill. Thank you, Sparkerino. Really needed that. Kinda ruthless. But anyway, I might make a video just like talking about Test Realm and stuff, of what we see in Test Realm for Darkmoor. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll have to see how I feel. But I feel like, especially with games, if you can't critique it a little bit, then I don't think it's worth playing a video game. I don't think it's worth anything. Reading a book, watching a TV show, whatever. If you can't give a little bit of a critique. Because critiques are the only way that, you know, anyone's gonna get better. Like authors, you know, show writers, game developers, even content creators. One of the best ways to help somebody grow is to genuinely give feedback. and critiques are feedback. So I feel like not everything's always gonna be perfect, but like, I love Wiz. I feel like that's just how it's gonna be with certain games, is you're just gonna have like little critiques. Like, it's obviously not something that would make me ever stop playing the game, but I do wish that they would just prioritize the story writing just a little bit more. Just a little tiny bit more, you know? And also, I will say this, I don't like some of the mechanics that they put in. Oh, may I talk first, game? So, one of the things that the new Darkmoor Test Realm world has done is added things that are already established in the game, like photomancy and cantrips, and I'm gonna be so real. I do not like that it's being introduced so late into the story, and if you're gonna focus on it, I feel like you should really focus on one thing, like focus on photomancy or focus on cantrips throughout the world instead of like just throwing it at like random points, because it's weird. It's like it's trying to showcase all of these like little tiny like mechanics of the game in one world, and it makes it feel just, it's like it's a little annoying. A little annoying, you know?
Quick, girl, we best be running before... Too late!
Ah,
Hey.
intruders. You cannot escape the shadow web. Once we deal with you, we will find your ship and your crew and hang them up.
Hey, chill.
Surrender, and I can ensure you feel little pain. Be pleased that you shall feed the next generation of warriors. Skinner, hold your weapon. Take the pathetic rat away to do as you like. But we wish to examine this strange one.
Me?
That does not sound good.
She may prove to be the one we are searching for. The chosen one
Ew.
of the Grand Prophecy, if she survives the testing.
The testing? Hey, where am I at? Hey. Yo, hey, what's the testing?
It is over, Spellbinder.
What's the testing?
From here, you must travel to the Mantis capital of Sardonyx. Use
Ooh.
this crystal to illuminate the teleporter to hasten your voyage.
Hasten my voyage. I wanted to know more about that. What was the thing? What was the testing? But yeah, also, if you don't know, photomancy is like this. This is like a whole thing that they make you do and like look with like shadow magic. Because vampires can't be caught on camera. And also cantrips, which I don't even have.
You wizard, I am thrilled by the progress you have made. Simply look at this place. Gorgeous, wonderful, scintillating.
That's a big word.
You have restored 2 of the great astral artifacts of this world. The moon and stars.
Yeah, it's kind of my power, you know.
Once you fix up the solar arc, I'm sure there's no way for Morganthe to maintain her grip on this world. Have you found it yet?
Do I look like I found it yet? Oh my goodness.
Spellbinder, the solar arc lies in the Badlands of the Khanda Desert, beyond the city of Sardonyx.
Khanda Desert.
It has been lost to us since Morganthe proclaimed it forbidden to all. I am sending you to an ally of Radiance Reborn. Travel to the city of Sardonyx. Bring word to the monks that Radiance is reborn, and they can help you find the solar arc.
I thought she was done yapping. And yeah, I'm not saying this because I'm completely partial to like the early game stuff, but I just feel like the early game stuff hit harder. You know, the story was just so good. Like, first arc, 1 and 2, just hit so good. Why aren't we going? Hello? What?
As in Bastion,
what's going
the mana
on?
globes seem to flicker and awaken, responding to your presence.
Like, what is going on here? This is cool, though. Oh, you know I love a library. Is this not just the house? Yeah, this is just the house that you can get in the crown shop, the observatory. This is just that. Reskinned. But yeah, I feel like, genuinely, just having, like, too much go on hurts the story. Like, I feel like everything is pretty good. I really loved Raven and Spider. But, once you get to, like, the old one, I feel like that concept was just weird. I'm gonna be so real. It was just a weird concept. It was hard to follow as a story for a lot of it. I think it's In games like this, simple is best.
You need a priest. Sorry, the shrine is closed on orders of the Umbra Legion. Oh, you were sent by the spirit caretaker of Radiance Reborn? Did those mana globes activate on your arrival? Oh my! You're are you? I had heard rumors from across the sea, but never believed a word. You know how soldiers are. Oh my!
Is this the voice actor from My Rabbit for One-Eyed Jack? You sound like One-Eyed Jack from Pirate 101, and I love One-Eyed Jack.
There's not a moment to lose. Come, follow me outside.
What is going on? Oh my goodness, this is low-key annoying. Like, it just like restarts. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't think that this would be anything with Test Realm, but I don't know. Let me out, please. Let me out, please. Okay, well, we're gonna wrap it up by talking to Ezekiel over here.
I am Ezekiel the Lucent, and this is the city of Zotake Zangziun, the city of Sardonyx. How can I best help you? The Solar Ark? That's just a story. Well, never mind. Of course we can find it. We need to rally support for that endeavor by sending a signal to the city. The Mystic Colossus could be such a sign. However, the statue was taken to Deadleaf Tower by Zuska the Swirling Leaf. Can you recover it?
Okay. Well, we'll do that in the next episode. Haven't even got a chance to showcase my bugs yet and test out my new gear because I've been fighting as young Morganthe all day. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this new look, this new mod. And if you want to see the next one ASAP, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!